White. Well, good evening and hello, lacrosse friends, and welcome inside the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena. Spencer Tangwa here with Smart TV and the Six Nations Chiefs as we bring you live MSL Lacrosse, brought to you by the Dreamcatcher Charitable Foundation, our great friends and great partners of Six Nations Chiefs Lacrosse. Tonight, it's the Six Nations Chiefs wearing their baby blue uniforms with the white shoulder caps and the orange numbering against the Brampton Excelsiors, a team that has been tough on the Chiefs all year long. A 12-12 decision in overtime just last week. And Brampton's only win in the MSL season this year coming against the Six Nations Chiefs, a 13-12 final back at Century Gardens earlier this year. Referees tonight, once again, are Mark Thompson and Brent Colomb. We're underway. Brampton with the ball. Once again, they're going to wear their white uniforms, run from right to left across your screen for this opening period. Loose ball battle awarded back to the Brampton Excelsiors on a possession call. Also, by the way, happy Canada Day and happy Independence Day for all you viewers, a pre-Independence Day watching in the United States, as tomorrow they'll celebrate their independence. As the Six Nations Chiefs will start things off. Huge game for both these teams as the Chiefs start off, sending it across the floor to the far side. Good seal by Bomberry. He gets it back. The shot beats Nolan Clayton off the goal post. But now it'll be Brooker Muir. Muir just pulls it away. He'll roll it to safety. With the ball is Ben. Now to Mike Burke, team captain and veteran of this Brampton Excelsior offense. Burke to the far side, he gets it back. The shot, Angus Goodleaf makes the stop. And he'll outlet pass up to the middle. Good connection here, Simpson. Simpson, wrong side of the floor, backs out, Tyson Bell. Fake, settles down. Dane Smith. Wearing those bright blue shoes once again, sporting them all year for the Chiefs. Gets to the right side of the floor, two-man game. He rolls to the middle, Dane Smith. But he calls Tyson Bell here on the near side on a possession call, so Brampton takes over. Brampton trying to claw their way back into the playoff hunt, as this has been the matchup all year. Six Nations and Brampton, two teams that have gone toe-to-toe. 13-12 decision in favor of Brampton, first time, as I mentioned, and they tied in both these teams' last meeting. Back to Leo Storos. Storos now goes for the change as they set things up. 20 on the shot clock. And I'm not sure what the whistle's for here. But it'll stay Six Nations ball. Good seal. Bomberry tries to pick that one up. But now a 2-on-1 back the other way. Houtby with it. Now to Jake Kranz with the long flowing hair. And now to go into the bench. Six Nations will take over. Dane Smith with possession just outside of the half. Still scoreless, 3 minutes in today's game. Here's Jamison. Takes a whack, back to Dane Smith. The bounce shot. Right into the belly pad, and the ball pops out to the far wall. Clayton, he's going to get called on the moving pick violation, and the Chiefs get it back. Pretty good crowd on hand here on this very humid and hot heat advisory here in the Haldeman area. We're upwards of 38, 39 degrees right now. Air conditioning on, though, here at the ILA. So we're very thankful for the air as that goes off the shoulder now to play. Good stop by Clayton. And Six Nations sets things up. Smith the shot, kicked out all the way to half. And it'll be no contest as Goodleaf comes out to settle things down. Bomberry sends it to Stotts on the far side. Now to Dane Smith, trying to find some space. Into the middle. And Clayton now. Kranz get all in there. As that's Fennell and Kranz having words with Clayton. Just showing his displeasure for the Rochester Nighthawk, Eric Fennell. Here's Drake. Drake to the far side. Derek Downs sent to the turf, the big man. 11 goals in the year so far for Derek Downs. One of those big grinder guys for the Brampton Excelsiors. It was great all year long and has caused havoc for the Six Nations Chiefs. Big reason why. Nice bounce shovel pass. Doolittle's got it. Kessler Doolittle, the far side to Smith. The shot. Nolan Clayton makes the stop and he'll hang on. 10th game of the year for the Six Nations Chiefs. A record of 4-4-1. Heading into today's game, they're looking to come back over the 500 mark for the first time in a long time this season. It's been a good little stretch. They go through Ben to the far side. Outside shot. Fakes down low to the middle. But it'll be picked up by the Chiefs. Fresh 30. Here's Simpson. Simpson with speed. A 3-on-4, though, the shot. Rebound popped right outside the crease, but it'll be the goaltender, Clayton, sending an outlet pass. Here's Weidman. Weidman fakes, but tried to go short side on Goodleaf, and he makes the stop. Goodleaf, now to Storos, who's got speed. Stop once again. Goaltending battle as we play fast. Transition lacrosse. That last one, Brian Cole, got denied. Jamison up top with the ball. Lefty to lefty. That's Fennell over to Randy Stotts on the far side. Here's Jamison. Jamison, Fennell scores. Good pick and roll game, and Eric Fennell finally opens the scoring. It took 6 minutes and 9 seconds, but Eric Fennell has the Chiefs on the board first. It's 1-0. So it should be Fennell from Jamison, and I believe Quinn Powless will get the goal announcement from longtime public address announcer here, Rod Mahood. So they don't give Powless the second assist. We'll see if that changes, but here's Powless now. Sends it over to Dane Smith on the righties. The shot, that gets deflected, and it's picked up by the Excelsiors. Van Sorpen pulls out. There's an outside shot, and that was Coyle who missed wide. Loose ball battle. Van Sorpen couldn't get it, and the Chiefs have it now. Thurston goes off for the change, and the O come on back on. Jamison. Back through Fennell. That was the connection on the first goal. Over to the far side. Up top, Bomberry trying to get some open room. Paulus gives a good bump. Opens up the shooting lane for Jamison up top. Jamison trying to find a shot off the goalpost from long range. Loose ball battle, and that will be picked up by the Brampton Excelsiors. We've played 7.5 minutes. Lone goal coming from Eric Fennell. As Brampton starts it with Mike Burke and the righties. Over to the far side. Derek Downs sets a good seal. Coming over the top, back to Mike Burke. Now to Drake. Then a Drake to the middle. That's picked off by the Chiefs. Six Nations, a full 5 get the change, and here's Doolittle. Doolittle now swings it over to the Paulus on the far side. Crans all over Quinn Paulus, and that'll be a moving pick. And Brampton takes over. Here's Jordan Helpby. Helpby trying to find a way to get a change, but he'll stay on as Phil Caputo sends it over to the lefties on the far side. That pass was intended. Caputo's on the turf with it now. He'll lose his stick, and the Chiefs will get a fresh clock. Very physical opening 9 minutes of the game. Score 1-0. Glad you could be a part of this one here on Smart TV. Spencer Tangway for the Six Nations Chiefs. Happy to be alongside Daryl Smart running our camera tonight. Hopefully he'll be back joining me on the commentary side of things next week. What a stop by Nolan Clayton. The Chiefs easily could have made it 2-0, but Nolan Clayton shuts the door. Patrick Watt literally robbed him with the glove right there. Reminds me back of the old Canadian days when you see Patrick Watt playing with the Avs as well. Wow. Old-time hockey and old-time lacrosse mix there. That's a bounce shot that meant to go high, but it's over the net. Foot race for it now. Berkey gets back, and he'll set things up, and that's going to be picked off by the Chiefs. David Brock likes to wind and fire as Brampton right now caught with too many men on, thanks to the bench of the Six Nations side. And now a delayed penalty coming against the Excelsiors. Here's Jamison. Cody Jamison up top. To the crease. That's not going to work. Up top they come back to Jamison, who shoots off the goalpost. And that will be a delayed penalty, a too many men call against the Excelsiors exactly halfway through our opening period of play. So the first power play look for the Six Nations Chiefs tonight, as Bennett Drake will be the in-home player going off to serve the 2-minute minor. Power play in it looks to be Dane Smith in his normal shooting spot. Jordan Durston opposite side with on the crease tonight Randy Stotts, Eric Fennell, and Cody Jamison starts with it up top. So Jamison starts things off with the raise. Stotts back to Dane Smith. The shot. Tries to go high. Rebound. Oh, behind the back. What an excellent effort. But it'll be Clayton calling for a quick goaltender check as his helmet, I believe, came maybe undone on the shot from Dane Smith. What a fancy second effort, though, from Jamison in the middle. Start with the righties once again. Jamison, he goes to the middle. Shot outside from Dane Smith. Jamison trying to find the far side, but he just shoots it wide. Smith has it down low to Randy Stotts. Up top, here's Durston. Durston in the middle, just couldn't pull the trigger. 15 on the clock. Now Jamison. Fennell the shot, gets deflected off a stick. 7 on the clock. And that'll just get shoveled right into Clayton, who will step out of his crease. Oh, he fans on the pass, though, to across the crease they come, and they can't get it on the net as Derek Downs with speed comes across the half. Derek Downs tried to go across the crease. That doesn't work as that'll be picked up by the Chiefs. Ethan O'Connor wearing 73 tonight. Leaping over was Bell, but he just stepped on the crease for the Chiefs. So the 10-second count is on. The ball is still not over, but that'll get picked up by the Chiefs, and they'll settle things down. Here's Jamison, and the same power play unit sets up once again. Jamison and Smith play catch. Tried to pull that one low, short side. It's a kick stop, though. Kranz picks up the rebound, and he'll look to the bench side. Good stop by Goodleaf, as that was Tyler Ferreira, one of their top scorers, denied right at the doorstep. Now back the other way. Jamison beat Clayton, but he couldn't beat the left post. All even, so the Excelsiors kill off the first penalty of the game, sending the Chiefs back to defense with no goals to show for it. Here's the captain, Mike Burke. Down low to the near side for double eight, Bennett Drake. Up top back, Mike Burke swings it across to the far side. Back to Drake, and he just shovels it wide behind the net. Storos picks it up, and he'll just outlet pass to David Brock, who sends things up one more to Thompson. Jeremy Thompson, he goes off. And now Doolittle. Top guys getting a much-needed break, with Jamison, though, coming right back on. Ball to the righties on the far side. Now that pass was intended to come all the way over to Jamison, but he can't get it. Doolitter's on him. And Brampton will pull it back. I mentioned these two teams played tight all season long, but they've been high-scoring games. 13-12 and 12-12, the two scores. And right now, only 1-0 for the Chiefs. With speed, Simpson. Simpson the shot. Clayton makes a great stop. And the ball pops out, and the Chiefs get it back. Bench calling for the team to settle it down as they pull it all the way back. And Randy Stotts. Bounce pass. Up top it comes. Quinn Powless, the shot. That'll be smothered back up by Clayton. Tried to send that one right through the middle, but he couldn't connect. And now that goes right back to the Chiefs. 20 on the shot clock. Dane Smith sets the seal. Comes around the top. Bomberry cuts in, but once again, Nolan Clayton shuts the door. Shots heavily in favor of the Chiefs here in the opening period. What an individual effort by Dane Smith. Had two Excelsiors on him and swam around both. Now to Fennell. Fennell out-muscles, cuts to the middle. Great stop once again by Nolan Clayton. There's been one guy who's been lights out so far. It's been Nolan Clayton, and that's the reason why we still sit only one for the home side. Bennett Drake starts things off going through the lefties on the far side. Good stop by Goodleaf, and he smothers the rebound to allow the Chiefs to come. Here's Cole. Now Jamison, the shot. Good kick save. Kranz trying to find it for the Excelsiors, but it goes back to Bomberry. Bomberry with patience. Now sends it east-west across the floor. Here's Jamison. Jamison, the twist shot, scores. A beautiful shot. Top left corner of the net makes it a 2-0 lead. And Jamison, who assisted on the first one, now has his first tally of the night. So a goal and an assist so far for Cody Jamison. It's 2-0 for the Six Nations Chiefs. We've played 15-13 of the opening period, 4:47 left to tick off the clock. Once again, a huge shout out to the Dreamcatcher Charitable Foundation, our great friends that are able to bring you and provide us with free lacrosse all year long here on Smart Media, the home of Six Nations Chiefs lacrosse here on YouTube. Sure to mark your calendars every Tuesday night. The Chiefs will provide free lacrosse to all our great fans and great fans of this great game, lacrosse. So the Chiefs win the draw, and Fennell zinging across the floor to Dane Smith. Smith backpedals, the outside shot gets deflected. That was Randy Stotts who pulled the trigger. And Dane Smith gets hit into the boards hard, and he will remain down. Penalty arm of the referee went straight up immediately. Just a very questionable hit, a couple feet away from the boards. And we'll see what the call is. So a 5-minute boarding call. And now, after Brampton showing their displeasure to the referee, Brent Colombe, they add an additional 2-minute unsportsmanlike on the bench, and the coach gets tossed. So it'll be a 5-on-3 for the Chiefs after they sort out all the penalties. Joel Coyle got the 5-minute boarding, which was the original call, and then a bench minor for unsportsmanlike conduct. And it was Steve McCarthy who got the early exit. So McCarthy out off the bench for the Excelsiors. And now Ian McKay will just stay way up top, and they'll play a 4-on-3 format here on this 5-on-3. The Chiefs trying to extend the lead. Across the crease they go, but a great stop by Nolan Clayton. Clayton, the workhorse for these Excelsiors. Stevie Comer on the bench once again for Brampton. And now Cole's on the ground all over Brampton's Tyler Ferreira, but a penalty coming, and that will send Cole to the penalty box, so the 5-on-3 will be over. So holding the call. So we'll play 4-on-3 lacrosse now with Brampton. Still shorthanded for a full minute 35. Here's Derek Downs. Downs, 11 goals in the campaign. And that gets popped right out of his stick, though. Chiefs with the power play, so they don't have 10 seconds to get it over as they send Dane Smith off with it, and they try the hit and ball trick, but the ball is at 88, Cody Jamison. Jamison sets up, and now they go a full 4-on-3. Jamison, he's got it up top, likes to shoot, down low to Fennell in the crease, and they score! Very similar goal to the first one that opened today's game. This time, though, it was Smith to Jamison to Fennell, who was right on the crease, and he makes no mistake, reaching right around to make it 3-0. So they'll sort out the penalties. Right now, though, Brampton has 3 players on the floor, but it should be 4-on-4, as that goal will kill the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the bench. So Joel Coyle remains in the box with 4:02 left on his 5-minute boarding. And Cole in the box, Brian Cole in for the Chiefs. 2-minute holding call still. So 4-on-4 Lacrosse, 3-0 Chiefs. 3 minutes to go in the first. Chiefs have it. Jamison, he's got the hot stick tonight. He's got 3 points. Finnella's second goal of the game, and now the Chiefs need to get back. Here's Miles. Miles for the Excelsiors. Across, he gets it back. The shot, that one just goes high. And the Excelsiors give it right back to Miles. Miles down low to the crease. He gets it right back up top. Now they go down low. Caputo cuts in. All over him, though, is Simpson. 13 on the shot clock. Here's Bennett Drake. He gets hit, and that will draw the penalty arms up. And the Chiefs are heading back to the penalty box. As it's right in the crease, they score. So Jordan Dance opens the scoring for the Excelsiors. Right on the doorstep. And he beats Angus Goodley 5-hole to make it a 3-1 game. So we'll remain 4-on-4 as the penalty gets canceled by the goal. Interesting first period. 4 goals so far, and it's becoming a very chippy period both ways. These two teams been battling all year long, and now it's starting to spill over. Miles, he's been on. He has got to go off for a change. Mike Burke. Here's Ben. Ball over to the far side. Derek Downs. Downs fakes a pass to Ben. He's going to take it low himself. The low outside shot is a souvenir in the stands. But it will stay possession of the Excelsiors. Burke up top for Brennan Ben. By the way, penalty over for the Chiefs, so now it's a 5-on-4 with the Excelsiors trying to kill off another 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Ben with the ball. All over him is Ethan O'Connor. Double team comes, and now they're trying to push it all the way back over the line, but they kill a whole 30, and Goodley flips it, and they will restart for the Chiefs. Tyson Bomberry. He goes off. Eric Fennell on the power play comes back on. Watch 66. Lefty, who plays the crease, black shoes. He's got 2 goals tonight for the Chiefs, both from the same spot. Jamison, he's got both assists. And his time, he comes right in and scores. Too easy for 88, just cuts through the middle. And when it's a 1-on-0, doesn't often miss. That time he scores right between the legs to make it a 4-1 lead. Just a well-placed shot by Cody Jamison. That'll be his 3rd point night. And makes it a 4-1. It's a power play goal, but only the first goal off the major. So the Chiefs will remain on the power play. Exactly 60 seconds left to play here in the opening period. Got time for another. Thompson swats the stick right out of the hands of Luke Van Stolpen. Durston, lob pass that almost was dangerous. Ends up working out for the Chiefs. Dane Smith up top for Jamison. Durston back up top for Jamison. Now to the crease. Crease they go and they score. Eric Finelli's got the hat trick in the first period. 3-goal night, and that's a 5-1 lead, and that'll be the second goal off the major. So we're back to 5-on-5, under 30 seconds to play in the first. Talk about passing by the Chiefs here. Just a clinic so far in the first. It's the first time we've seen the Chiefs really all year go on a roll where they seem dominant. They've been much better at home this year. They've been struggled on the road. But once again, they've been good. Weidman wins the draw this time for the Excelsiors. Last shot opportunity for the Excelsiors. Coming out of the net is Clayton. They're going with 6. Here's Mike Burke. 3 lefties, 3 righties. Burke up top the shot. Off Goodleaf's shoulder, and that'll be a race, but the time will beat them both. So at the end of the first period, the Chiefs have 5 and the Excelsiors 1. A very dominant. We'll get the shots in just a second. So the shots in the first period for the Six Nations Chiefs, 25, Brampton 9. Pretty much a blowout so far here in the first, but still 40 minutes to come. You're watching live MSL Lacrosse, brought to you by Dreamcatcher Charitable Foundation, our great friends with the Six Nations Chiefs. Second period action, 10 minutes away. Well, the second period is almost about to begin here at the ILA. The shots after the first period, 25-9 in favor of the Chiefs. And the score, well, pretty slanted as well. 5-1 lead so far for the Chiefs. Two power play goals, rather, for the Chiefs in the opening period. Jamison and Fennell are the two to watch after that 20 minutes. Both guys just really running the pick and roll game really well on ball side. And Brampton is yet to figure it out. Brampton's lone goal, it was Dance right in the middle. A good offensive set. And they were rewarded with a goal. And that's the lone goal for the Excelsiors in that period. This time, they switch sides and Nations will run across your screen from right to left. Spencer Tangway in to call this one for the Six Nations Chiefs and the Dreamcatcher Charitable Foundation, the great sponsor that brings you free lacrosse every Tuesday night here from the ILA. That pass was intended. It works, though. Doolittle's got it on the far side. That shot doesn't work. Rebound controlled by Nolan Clayton. Clayton, that's his 26th shot, 21st save of the contest, as Weidman has it. Weidman sends it off to the bench side as they get some changes. Here's Caputo. Caputo swings it through up top to the near side for Derek Downs. Downs, a huge body for this Excelsior's offense, been held really quiet through 20. Outside shot, scores. And just like that, he gets on the score sheet. Derek Downs gets his first point of the evening. It's an assist, but the Excelsiors will take it. And it was Daryl Veltman who beat Goodleaf 5-hole to make it a 5-2 lead for the Chiefs. Well, good start for the Excelsiors in the second. Only took 56 seconds. They found the first one. Veltman from Downs makes it a 5-2 game. Miles and Thompson go back to the battle at the dot. Thompson gets caught going early. And Miles starts off with it for the Excelsiors. Brampton currently sitting in fifth. Six Nations third. Both these teams battling for playoff spots, trying to get a good seed heading down the stretch into the postseason. Here's Thompson. Thompson to Simpson. Thompson goes off. Simpson pulls it back up top. He's looking for a change as well. Now it's up top. The shot from Durston, high and wide. Will it stay in? Yes. Up top. Bomberry. Bomberry off the turf. Gets it back to this side. Shot. Tried to go short side, but Clayton didn't move off the post. And now he'll push the floor up to Brooker Muir. Muir in and out of the lineup for the New England Black Wolves. Transition player. He'll go for the change as he adds a lot of speed for that Brampton Excelsiors transition game. Here's Tyler Ferreira. Another big shooter. He's got 11 goals in the campaign as well. Right into the left knee of Goodleaf. Bounce pass to David Brock. Brock sends it over to Stotts on his wrong side of the floor, scores, and makes it a 6-2 lead. So it'll be Randy Stotts, his first of the contest from David Brock and Angus Goodleaf, 2:13 into the second. Face-off battle. That's going to be won back by Thompson. Uses the turf to his advantage. Sends it to Bell, and he swings it to Dane Smith. Smith coming to his right side of the floor. Dane Smith uses the seal set by Bomberry. Bomberry, really aggressive seal. Gets away with it. Now it's on the turf, but the Chiefs are caught in the crease. Pretty good hard seal set by Brendan Bomberry. Caught the officials looking the other way. Gotta love hard lacrosse. As Weidman sends it over to the far side for the Excelsiors. Up top, that's Bennett Drake. Down low to the crease, spinning. Good effort by the Excelsiors. Bennett Drake's got it, and he'll pull it back. 5 on the shot clock, though. Derek Downs got a stick on it when he didn't need to, as that pass was intended, I believe, for Caputo. But it'll go out of play, so the Chiefs take over. Here's Simpson. Simpson now zings it across, and they come back to the near side. That was Paulus, the pass. That goes off the left shoulder and pulled out by Jordan Durston. The lefties go back to work. Swings it across. Randy Stotts, the latest goal scorer. The shot. Good pressure from the Brooker Muir, I believe it was, that got a stick on that. Fennell sends that one down low, but the pass well off the mark. Durston now to the crease. That doesn't work. And it'll go out of play. Good D by the Excelsiors. Now Brooker Muir. This time settling things down, waiting for the offense to come on the floor. Jordan Dance spinning away from traffic. Gets it up top. Here's 44 and Ben. Ben the shot. Good stop. Goodley flips it down the floor. It's a 2-on-0. Quick shot. What a stop by Clayton. Rebound. Thompson tried to just shovel that one in. And now a penalty coming against Thompson. It should be a checking in the crease call, I believe. So Thompson will head off. But a 6th attacker first for the Excelsiors as Clayton goes to the bench. Ball stays up top with number 16 and the captain, Mike Burke. Burke now to Caputo. Caputo and Burke play catch. Tried to go cross crease, but Goodleaf read it. And that will send Thompson to the box. And the Chiefs will head to the penalty kill. Once again, a big shout out to the Dreamcatcher Charitable Foundation, our great partners of broadcasts of all our MSL home games here at the ILA. The next one's scheduled for next Tuesday night, 8 o'clock start, right here at the ILA. So the power play goes to work, and the veteran Mike Burke starts with it up top. Here is Burke now. Ben and Veltman play the shooter's positions. That one, though. And now too many called on the Chiefs, so the Excelsiors are going to pull it back. So Brampton gets the ball back. Here's Veltman. Veltman, he has the second goal for the Chiefs tonight. For the Excelsiors. Good stop by Goodleaf. Goodleaf really finding his own now in the Chief net after both goaltenders not back for the 2018 campaign for the Chiefs, Miller and Dylan Ward. Really haven't had a presence this year at all. Chiefs now go to work. Fennell trying to open up a shooting lane as Jamison just pulls it out and now sends it across. Simpson the shot. Good stop. Rebound just out of the reach of Fennell. And now with it is Patrick Miles. Miles sets it down for Burke. Burke leaves it up top. Ball up top for Veltman. So Burke now plays the shooter position on the right side. That pass, though, is going to be picked off. And with it, and look at the speed. Tyson Bell, the shot. Rebound just couldn't be picked up. And the Chiefs a glorious opportunity, but Ian McKay couldn't pick it up off the turf. Weidman back the other way. 13:48 left to go in the second. 20 on the penalty to Jeremy Thompson. Excelsior's scoreless so far on the power play. Veltman to the crease. That pass get picked off as they tried to come back across to the near side. Settling it down, and that should do it for the power play as Bomberry just sends that one across. Penalty is over. Thompson out of the box. We're back to 5-on-5 lacrosse. That's only one Chief down low on the offensive side of the floor. Here's Stotts. Randy Stotts the shot. That was Dane Smith with the rebound. Back across the floor they go. Ball to the near side for Dane Smith. Smith, good look to the middle, but it's just out of the reach of Randy Stotts. Stotch shoves off his man, and that's going to go right into the crease for Clayton. Nolan Clayton, Minto Cup champion with the Orangeville Northmen. Had a great run with the Elora Junior B Mohawks as well. And a big part of the Paris Riverwolves organization in winter ball. Seeing a lot of potential coming from him as he's earned his keep in the starter role in Brampton. Good stop by Goodleaf, stretches the floor. Here's Simpson. Simpson just fakes the D, elects to shoot it himself, and he scores short side as Shane Simpson picks up his first goal tonight, and Goodleaf gets his second apple tonight. Once again, a reminder of the next home game for Six Nations Chiefs next Tuesday, and actually it's the Brampton Excelsiors right back here. A lot of meetings between these two teams right before all the players go away for the International Field Lacrosse Championship, which will be exciting in Israel. All that commotion, whether Canada would go or not, and finally they've decided they will be there. They've settled. So that gets all underway July 12th. In Israel, and wraps up July 21st. An exciting 9 days of lacrosse set for Israel. Chiefs back on the floor, though, here on Smart Media, brought to you by the Dream Catcher Charitable Foundations. Next week, next Tuesday night, we'll be back on against the Brampton Excelsiors right here. It's an 8 o'clock opening face-off. We'll be live on the air, 7:55. Be sure to join us. We thank you for being a part of this one, of course, as it's a 7-2 lead. We're nearly halfway through tonight's game. 7-2 Chiefs lead. And it's a huge game for the Chiefs, as this will put them back over 500 if they can come out with a win. Outside shot by Jamison. Rebound gets scooped up by Bomberry. Now back to the far side for Jamison. Jamison to the middle. Shot just over the shoulder, as that was Bomberry who just fired it high. Muir pushes the floor to Miles. Miles sends it back to Weidman. As now the offensive jumps on the floor. Starts to the near side. That shot. Good stop by Goodleaf. Bomberry from Simpson just tried to connect that one through McKay, but he'll shovel it right into the crease, as that was supposed to be Frank Brown picking up the Lucy, but he couldn't get it. Here's Osika. 11:15 to go, period number 2. Dance the shot right into the neck area of Goodleaf. And now Ethan O'Connor has it. Ethan O'Connor to Smith. Durston trying to cut his way to the middle as they're strong left. Here is Dane Smith backpedaling into the middle. Randy Stotts working the two-man game here on the near side, but it'll be Smith picking it up. Back to Stotts. The shot, hard, powerful missile to the top corner, but it gets denied. Loose ball battle. Stotts trying to pick it up off the ground. Oh, what a pass. Right down low to Dane Smith. 20 on the shot clock. Two-man game once again. Smith cuts his way to the middle. Just pulls it out, back up to Stotts. Randy Stotts, one-timer, Durston, but that'll be off the pad, and it'll stay blue ball. Smith. Now it's him and Quinn Powless working. To Powless, and they score. You can see Dane Smith hunched over. A really hard-earned shift for Dane Smith and the Chiefs. And Quinn Powless gets his second of the contest, I believe. And now the Chiefs have a commanding 6-goal lead with 10:02 left in the middle frame. Thompson cleanly wins the drawback for the Chiefs. That one went through 94 Bell, down low to the corner. Back to work goes the offense for the Chiefs. Stotts, he's got it up top. Bomberry winds and fires. Right at the pass, and that one's controlled. Miles with it. Durston's all over him, though, as they got two huge offensive guys caught on D. Bomberry and Durston. Good stop. Loose ball battle. Controlled by Caputo. Caputo has no one with him, so he'll pull it out, and the Excelsiors will change. Here's Coyle. Coyle to the bench. Now over to the near side. Brampton, very local team, and that's how it's been for a long time. Brampton Excelsiors really showing a lot of Brampton junior players coming up through the ranks and joining the MSL club. And now they're really starting to show they belong in this league and belong in a playoff spot. As is 2011, I believe, their last Man Cup championship. 10 Man Cups in Brampton history. Probably doesn't help, though, when they Brampton Memorial out of commission. Not only that, this is their third arena, and I believe the last 6 or 7 years with the Powerade Center, then Brampton Memorial, and now Century Gardens. Ball to the far side. Here's the captain, Burke. The shot, that's going to go wide, right up. Took a weird bounce off the dasher board, and it goes to the roof. Stretch pass, and he scored, but he put it in the crease first. Really no question on that one. And now back the other way. Here's Jordan Heltby. Burke tries the same shot. That one's going to go about the same spot as the last attempt. Burke gets it back now with 10 on the shot clock. He's starting to shoot more. Caputo just couldn't connect. And now the Chiefs really push the ball. Here's Frank Brown. Frank Brown pushed the floor, but now they'll settle it down with Dane Smith setting up. Smith. Now over through Jamison. Down low they go. That was Fennell. Now Dane Smith cuts in, scores. The speed right through the crease and right through the middle, rather, staying out of the crease to make it 9-2. Just around Nolan Clayton. And now the lead is 7. So Miles Thompson back to the dot. And Jeremy Thompson pulls that one away of Patrick Miles pretty quickly. And they set up with Ethan O'Connor up top. So Dane Smith, his 18th goal of the 2018 season. That's the team leading for the Chiefs so far this year. Fennell and Jamison having a night, though. I believe that's their each 6-point tonight. Unfortunately, point streak not going here tonight in Six Nations. We'll try to get that up for you as quickly as we can after tonight's game. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and all over the web for everything Six Nations Chiefs Lacrosse. Also, be sure to check out Dreamcatcher Charitable Foundation, our great partners that are bringing you lacrosse here at the ILA every Tuesday night on Smart Media. 3-on-1 now. What a play on the crease. Oh, but they step in, so the goal gets waved off. The Chiefs are buzzing tonight. Everything seems to be going the Chiefs' way. It seemed that way down the stretch last year before they hit the Peterborough Lakers in the playoffs. As that was a great attempt. Brooker Muir on the doorstep gets denied by Goodleaf. As Muir looks to the heavens heading off the bench. Now to Simpson. He pulls out. Paulus the shot. Good stop by Clayton as he has played all the minutes. He's played every minute but 17 so far for the Excelsiors this year. Through Derek Downs. Really quiet night for him so far. He'd really like to change that, though, as he's cutting to the middle. And a good stop by Goodleaf. Only 9 shots against Goodleaf in the opening period. And I believe that was his 17th so far in this 9-2 game. Dane Smith now. Sends it across. Back to Smith. That was Jamison who gave him the pass. Smith fakes. What a stop. Just simply outreached. Dane Smith that time by throwing the arm up. Brampton takes over with Coyle starting on the Excelsior zone. They'll play through the shot clock. As Dance has it. Jordan Dance, 10 now on the shot clock. Winds and fires, that's going to go just over the hip and wide. Shot clock expires, Chiefs pick up the ball. Here's Cole. Brian Cole wearing 52 tonight for the Chiefs in their home blue uniforms. Once again, next home game next Tuesday night. Brampton right back here for another meeting, and that'll be their final meeting of the 2018 campaign before postseason play if needed. Loose ball battle, 2 Chiefs, 1 Excelsior. Brooker Muir, the second Excelsior, trying to pick it up. It'll be an interference call with the Chiefs taking over. Just under 4.5 to play here at period number 2. Spencer Tangway alongside Daryl Smart doing the camera. He'll be back hopefully next week joining me on the commentary side. Dane Smith the shot. That's a great toe save as that's going to be flipped up for the Excelsiors. But the transition game just not there for Brampton tonight, as this will be Miles having to pull it way back out as Brampton sets up on offense with 4 to play in the second. Bennett Drake causing havoc in the middle, but they come to Veltman, who has that second goal tonight. Only the 2 goals to show for the white and maroon tonight. Outside shot, wide. From about 40 feet, well wide. And now the Chiefs pull up and come over center. Here's David Brock. Brock likes to join the transition game often if he can. He's been known to score a few breakaway goals for the Chiefs. Couple chops here as Jake Kranz leaning into Bomberry. Bomberry up top for Paulus. Paulus sends it over to Jamison. Now to Fennell. Fennell looking for a good chance to pull the trigger, but it'll roll right into Nola Clayton. Clayton, the high pass to Coyle. And the Chiefs will just find their way back onto the defensive zone as Brooker Muir drives Bomberry low. Coyle sends it to the bench side for Drake. Now through Ben. Up top, they go through Ferreira. 7 on the shot clock. Near side, the shot. That was Jordan Dance, the shot. Bomberry picks it up. Bomberry has been on for about a minute and a half straight. Gassed. And he'll slowly trot to the bench with 2:45 left in our second period of play. Here's Ethan O'Connor. Quick pass down low, diagonally across the floor. That pass went to nobody, but it'll be controlled once again by Jamison. Jamison now to Powell. What a look, no-look pass. Oh, what a stop by Clayton, though. Clayton has made 3 unbelievable stops across the crease tonight. The one in the first, though, with his stick, easily tonight's save of the game. Weidman trying to outrun Thompson. Thompson get a stick around him, and that'll allow him to get back as Veltman uses the seal from Downs. Downs got it across to Mike Burke. Burke, that pass just out of the reach of Drake. All over him is Tyson Bell. Tyson Bell on Drake down low, but they get called for in the crease. So the Chiefs with speed. Here's Simpson. Simpson now being told the stop sign settles things down. He'll go for the change as they set up on offense. $1:45 left here, period number 2. Here's Dane Smith. Smith across the top. Good move, quick shot. Oh, what an effort. That was Randy Stotts almost finessing that one right in the crease. Oh, what a twist save. desperation stick save by Nolan Clayton, as he has been the shining star for Brampton, even though they're down by 7. This has been a Chief clinic so far that Brampton will not want to watch after this. Dane Smith connects, just wide. Brooker Muir picks up the Lucy, and Muir with speed, he can go. Crosses half. Muir holds up, goes to the bench, and will settle things down. Burke with Ferreira. 17 for the Excelsiors to the middle, and they score. Mike Burke on the doorstep gets a nice pass from Tyler Ferreira, and with 42.9 to go, they find their third one. It's Burke, the captain, who buries his first tonight. Chiefs got caught watching the ball up high, and Mike Burke off ball side, snuck into the middle. Good slip pass. Beautiful play by the Excelsiors, and a well-placed shot by Mike Burke on the doorstep. So Thompson wins the draw once again, and the Chiefs will call timeout with 39 seconds left to go. A couple quick reminders: be sure to follow us all over the web on Facebook, Twitter, and the Six Nations Chiefs official website. Also, check out Dreamcatcher Charitable Foundation. We also have a great Instagram page. Daryl Smart being sure to remind me about our Instagram page, where you can find everything Six Nations Chiefs apparel and more. All that you need to check out all over the web. Instagram, Facebook, and anything that you can click, like, share, or follow. The Chiefs are on. Dreamcatcher Charitable Foundation are great partners that have powered all these free broadcasts for you, the fans, from all across North America. We've had viewers last week from Oklahoma, the Bronx. I know we have international viewers, including Sweden tonight, as we say hello to all you, the fans, watching this great league and great product of lacrosse, MSL. The Chiefs and Excelsiors, a 9-3 game so far. These two teams, we mentioned it before the broadcast, though, and mentioned it all night, have not liked each other. 12-12, a decision that saw a huge outing from Tyler Ferreira and a huge outing from Derek Downs. I believe Downs had 5 goals in that 12-12 game. And the Chiefs have given Brampton their only win. It was Brampton coming out on top, a 13-12 decision in their first meeting of the year back at Century Gardens. So they forgot to start the shot clock and the game clock here. So they'll restart, and the clock ticks down. 30 seconds left to go, 20 on the shot clock, so a 10-second differential. We're not in last shot territory yet. Smith now to the far side. Gets it back. Really spread out offense here. There's a shot. Squeaks just beside the line. And Brampton, with 11 seconds on the clock, will call their timeout. And we'll start with a deep, so they'll have to run right into it pretty much and take it 200 feet. Also, the next webcast for us here on Smart Media will be next Tuesday night. Brampton returns for the final meeting, 4th and final of the regular season of these two clubs. A lot of Brampton nations in the past couple weeks. That'll be right back here at the ILA. The game time set 8 p.m. And then the Chiefs are off a week. Will not play on Tuesday, July 17th because of the World Championships. And they will return home on Tuesday, July 24th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, against the Peterborough Lakers. So a lot of great lacrosse to come before we head into the postseason and really start to wonder about playoff positionings. Brampton, Cobourg still trying to fight for that 4th and final spot. Both teams really have improved and have really made a lot of major moves. Of course, the big trade just a week ago between these two clubs, which saw Chad Cummings come back to the Brampton area. Haywires went Cobourg way, so a lot of big names flipping. Wenster Green is now a product of Brampton. Six Nations Riverman. Right on the crease. And that will be sent 200 feet, but it's bouncing wide. So the score after 40 minutes, Nations 9 and the Excelsiors 3. We'll get the shots once again from Rod Mahood, the PA announcer here. Shots were 25-9 after one. So the shots after two, 46-25 in favor of the Six Nations Chiefs. We'll step aside, 10-minute break, grab a drink, grab some popcorn, as we got 20 more minutes of great MSL action right here on Smart Media, powered by the Dreamcatcher Charitable Foundation, right here in Oswego, Ontario. The final after two, 9-3, 20 more minutes left to decide this one. We're set live here from the ILA, period number 3. Spencer Tangway alongside Daryl Smart running the camera for you tonight, bringing you all the pretty pictures as it's Chiefs Lacrosse. Brought to you by the Dreamcatcher Foundation. Glad to have you along with us here on this Tuesday night, a very hot, very hot Tuesday night here in the Haldimand area. Pushing at some points today nearly 40 degrees. Loose ball, just controlled by the Excelsiors. As here's the latest goal scorer for Brampton, the captain, Mike Burke. Veteran on this offensive unit. Send it through Tyler Ferreira to the far side, and the lefties. They are strong left. That outside shot right between the pads of Goodleaf, and now he'll find it underneath him. Goodleaf behind Vino all winter long in Rochester. Of course, coming just ever so close to their NLL title, but it was Saskatchewan taking it away from them, and that behind the back attempt doesn't go. Loose ball battle picked up by Brooker Muir, and they'll settle things down. On his wrong side of the floor, Tyson Bell all over him for the Chiefs. Send him down. Here's Drake, the shot. That's going to go low underneath the hand and wide. Osika's got it. He just pulls it back. And just an errant reset. Caused a little bit of confusion, but the Chiefs get back possession. Chiefs had the 5-1 lead after 20, and now they lead 9-3 after 40. No goals so far in the opening 2 minutes. As here is Jamison. Bad pass, though. That's going to be picked up by Miles. All over him, though, Dane Smith. And a great stick play. Knocks it out. And now the Chiefs regain possession as a loud bench shows the support for Dane Smith on the defensive play. Here's Fennell. Eric Fennell. Right into the middle. Tries to find the perfect chance to shoot. Beautiful pass. He scores. Brendan Bunbury from Eric Fennell. And 2:30 into the period, Eric Fennell gets credited with another point. Beautiful patience. Finds Bunbury coming in on a backhand pass. And the Chiefs hit double digits. Face-off won by Thompson. Been saying that a lot tonight. I'm sure if we had the stats in front of us, he's won nearly every draw. Here's Jamison. Jamison to the far side. He gets it back. Up top for Jordan Durston. Durston into the middle. Had a lane, but he elected to pass it off. And that'll be controlled by the Excelsiors. Trying to just find open spot, and he does. And the Excelsiors come right down low to the crease. Pushing off his man's Caputo. Caputo now to the far side. The bouncer scores. And the Excelsiors, his second tonight dance, makes it a 10-4 game. As they swung the ball to the lefties coming around the seal. And just a bouncer beats Goodley 5-hole to make it a 10-4 game. So Brampton answers early on in our third period of play. Now back to Thompson on the dot and going again Miles. This has been the draw battle, and Thompson, same thing. Just cleanly pulls it away from Miles, who's been chasing him all night long in the draws. McKay He's got it back, and the Chiefs go to work on offense. Ball starts here on the near side. Down low. Paulus the shot. Clayton makes the stop. This is Joachim trying to find it. He's got it. Joachim gives it off. And now the captain, Burke. Burke to the far side. Here's Downs. Downs would like a goal of his own tonight. Been held off. He's only got 11 on the campaign. And that was team leading. 3 of them tied with 11 heading into today's game. As Mike Burke, I believe, was one of them, along with Tyler Ferreira and Eric Downs. That pass causing havoc as the Chiefs have only 12 on the shot clock. Ball's here on the near side. Moving pick called. And Brampton takes over. Brampton with speed. That was intended for Brooker Muir, but it went right between his hands. And now Muir with a flip pass. And they'll swing it to Caputo. Muir will stay on. One-on-one battle way up top here. Good stick. Loose ball, and now Brown. Brown's got a break. Here's Frank Brown. All alone. Muir coming to chase. And he scores! A twister beats Nolan Clayton as he had the pressure from Muir, but a beautiful effort from Frank Brown, and it's 11-4. Talk about hands and talk about dedication to pick up that Lucy off the ground. Good speed. And what finesse on the crease. 11-4 now for the Chiefs. Chiefs, and every time they've played this team, only allowed 12 goals. But they have yet to win against Brampton this season.
Chiefs' 11th goal is second of the campaign, scored by number 10, Frank Brown.
And now Thompson's got it. Thompson, Fennell scores! So they've hit 12. Fennell, great work on the crease. Thompson wins the draw. Cuts to the middle. Great patience right around the Brampton D. And Fennell take a hard bump on the crease. Buries it 5-hole. Just absolute filthiness right now from the Chiefs. Offense, everything clicking tonight for the Pro Fit Chiefs. Coach's dream tonight. And the Chiefs lose the draw.
Six Nations' 12th goal is 4th of the contest, 6th of the season, scored by number 66.
So Fennell has goals 3, 4, 5, and 6 in his season tonight. His 4th of the game, and that might be his 9th or 10th point. He's got quite a few assists as well. Good passing play by the Excelsiors, but Goodleaf read it. And that'll be picked up by the Chiefs. Just trying to spin out of traffic is Bombear. Oh, good play to pull that one back. And now Dane Smith has it. Chiefs lead by 8 with 14:20 left to play, period number 3. Ball to the far side. Smith to Fennell. He's got the hot stick. He's got 4 goals tonight. Now to the crease. Oh, what a stop by Clayton. Shot clock resets. They got a race for it now, as Fennell will kick it all the way. But that will be a back-in call, as Goodleaf needed to come out of the net to pick up the ball, but he stayed in the crease. Here's Bennett Drake. Drake to Burke. Quick shot right off the helmet of Goodleaf. He steps out of the crease, stretch pass to the middle to McKay. McKay now will just pull it back. Here's Jordan Durston. Relatively quiet night from 78. That shot wide. And that'll be picked up. Here comes the Chiefs. Miles. Settling it down. And they'll dish off the captain. Everything goes through Mike Burke tonight. As Burke has it here on the near side. Ferreira cutting to the middle. Twist shot, but a great stop by Angus Goodleaf. Thompson just turns back. Here's Fennell. Eric Fennell now. 12 and a half left, period number 3. Fennell, 4 goals. Sends it across to Dane Smith, who's got a few. Smith now. That pass right back to Fennell, but he couldn't grab it. And now, here is Jordan Houtby with speed to the net. Good stick from Doolittle. Push that one aside. Back to Houtby behind the net. Houtby to his wrong side of the floor, trying to just get something going for the Excelsiors. Here's Downs, and he tried to find the short side high, but he missed wide. And that'll go into the crease for Angus Goodleaf. Downs, one of his best scoring opportunities there in the third. Just pulled the trigger wide. Good stop, though, by Clayton back the other way as he kept the stick down. Kranz has it in front of the Excelsior bench, and he pulls back. That pass over the head of Joaquim, and he'll just send it down. Brampton, only the one win in this campaign. They've been in so many games. The tie, of course, coming against the Chiefs. They beat the Chiefs. And now tonight, just being outplayed heavily by Six Nations. The Six Nations has been clicking on all cylinders. Cole, Brian Cole, 52 for the Chiefs tonight. Bell cuts in, but he'll pull out. Tyson Bell at 17 on the shot clock will send that one all the way back. Dane Smith. Smith to Jamison. Jamison with 7 to shoot. Has a lot of the room. Into the middle. Scores! Quinn Powless, 82. Makes it a 13-4 lead, and for the first time this season, they found a way to break the number 12 and have popped 13 against Brampton. That time, Jeremy Thompson won the draw, looking at the official, Brent Colombe, for him to blow the whistle. Didn't want to go early. As Quinn Powless gets the goal. And Jamison on the assist, along with Dane Smith. So now here is Dane Smith once again. That pass to the crease doesn't work. Loose ball battle. Miles trying to find it for the Excelsiors, but the Chiefs are going to get a fresh 30. Jamison has it. Jamison now to Fennell. Fennell, good vision. Tries to get it back, and he does, but he steps in the crease. And now, Nolan Clayton comes out of nowhere and shoves Fennell out of the crease. Here's Muir. Frustration now setting in for the Excelsiors. Ball up top through Bennett Drake. Outside shot, high and wide. That'll go into the crowd for a souvenir and right back into play. As 2 balls were in. Tyson Bell flips off and they go for the change. Here's Doolittle. Under 10 minutes to play. Glad you can be a part of this broadcast wherever you're watching from. Hopefully in an air-conditioned room. Thankfully, the ILA turned the air on tonight as it is deadly hot and sticky outside. As a lot of fans made their way inside tonight here at the ILA in this 13-4 game. Chiefs really coming alive here tonight. Fakes the shot, Durston. Pops off Kranz. Durston now. Behind the back shot. No power to it, though. As he'll just run off, as it could be a broken stick, possibly. Here's Caputo. They send it right down to the lefties on the far side. That's Veltman with the ball. Sent to the turf was Ben. The ball squirts through the crease. 5 on the shot clock. Thompson, he's able to pick it up, and he turns on the wheels. Thompson, O'Connor the shot. Good stop. And now Ben just settles things down. Ben comes over half, and the Excelsiors will set up on offense. 8.5 left to play, period number 3. Spencer Tangway here to call tonight's game for the Six Nations Chiefs. Daryl Smart. He's here running the camera for us tonight to bring you all the pretty pictures. And as I mentioned, he'll be back next week, but here come the Chiefs. Simpson, high and wide. But actually, Mark Thompson, the official, says that caught a piece of Nolan Clayton, but Weidman gathers the Lucy off the turf, and the Excelsiors pick it up anyways. Brampton. Back to the near side for Caputo. Good stop as Angus Goodleaf follows him all the way. Up top for Bell. We mentioned earlier, a lot of these players going to the International Field Championship in Israel as Bell fooled them all, but he steps in the crease. Tyson Bell will be one of those players who will join Team Canada on their quest. A lot of players from the MSL, the Six Nations Chiefs, have quite a few that will be departing for Israel in a few days, rather, as the tournament gets underway July 12th. So a couple quick reminders. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and our official website. Also, stay up to date with Smart Media for all the latest Chiefs broadcasts. Our next one scheduled Tuesday night, next Tuesday night, when Mike Burke and his Brampton Excelsiors return right here next Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, the opening face-off. So Brampton going with 6 guys here right away. That shot doesn't work. Burke controls the rebound. That's going to be picked up by Dance. 20 on the clock. Up top for Burke. Burke now to Dance. Goodleaf came out. No reset, though, as that went off a defender. So the referee has the count in the low corner. That shot, controlled by Goodleaf. Here's McKay. Six Nations now giving a couple new looks on offense as Kessler Doolittle joins the offensive unit up top. Here's Dane Smith. One of the best righties in this league. 3 on the clock. Doolittle. Good stop by Clayton. Loose ball battle. It'll be pulled all the way back to Goodleaf by Fennell. As Fennell took a couple chops and now going right back at him are the Excelsiors. Coyle got one good chop on his hand. Fennell seems to be okay. Dane Smith pops in and out. The ball, though, with Quinn Poutless. That pass was intended for Durston. What a pass to Fennell. What a stop, though, as that may have caught the butt end. And that'll be a fresh clock at half, as this will just kill a lot of time off the clock. Durston now will pick it up back in their own end. Pass was intended for Durston, but he didn't realize no stick was there. So Fennell, good look, but just didn't realize Durston's stick was on the turf. And now, once again, the Excelsiors pull the goalie and will send to the sixth attacker. The ball is right up top, as Goodley's almost got fooled, and that will be caught by the lucky fan. And that will hit a defender, so it will be possession Excelsiors. Ball's up top for the Brampton Excelsiors. Caputo sends it over to the far side. They're trying to find a way inside in the Six Nations D. Good stick by Thompson. And now Thompson coming out of the crease. But they'll simply pull it out as Nolan Clayton was hustling back. But here is David Brock now joining the offensive unit. Brock. He'll stay on as there's only 10 on the shot clock. Ball starts up top with Dane Smith. Brock in the middle. Outside shot. Now Brock will head off and he'll get a break.
And don't forget, Profit Chiefs next home game a week from tonight, next Tuesday, July 10th against these very same Brampton Excelsiors.
Here's Burke. Burke east-west through the middle. Caught by Ferreira. Now the shot. Drake never made it through, and now the Chiefs have a 2-on-1. This time Clayton's in the net, though. Coyle the shot. Better stop off the hand of Nolan Clayton. Brampton pushes the floor. Here is Derek Downs. .20 on the shot clock. Outside shot. Good stop by Goodleaf. Thompson. He's got it, and he's got the wheels to move it, and he does. Thompson, well high. And that'll be a pass right to Ben. Under 3.5 to play, period number 3. It's a 13-4 lead. Haven't had a goal in a while. The Chiefs return home next Tuesday night. It'll be a rematch between these two very clubs. The Flower City Brampton Excelsiors return to the ILA for their second and final meeting here at the home of the Chiefs. 180 seconds now left in today's match. The only game in the MSL card tonight. 7 on the shot clock. Smith has it. They're just trying to kill as many shot clocks as they can now. And that'll get on net. And they're pulling Nolan Clayton again, trying to work on the 6-on-5 opportunity as they'll start it with Caputo. Phil Caputo leaves it on the white Oswego, and now it's up top for Ben. Ben the shot, good stop by Goodleaf, and they are able to keep that in the crease. Cole takes a couple chops, spins out of traffic, and he gets through 3 Brampton Excelsiors, and he'll just leave it for half. And now it's Jordan Durston. I know it's hard not to check point streak when they're not doing it here tonight, but I'm pretty sure Durston does not have a goal tonight. Outside shot, good stop by Clayton. And Clayton really has played very well despite giving up 13 so far. Shots well over the 60 mark now as the Chiefs came into the third period with already 45. Shots were 45-26 in favor of Six Nations after 40, and a high stick let go, but he scores. Derek Downs finally gets on the score sheet with 1:27 to go. It's a 13-5. And Derek Downs, a 2016 Minto Cup champion with the Coquitlam Axe, finds a way to score late, and a bit of hope for the Excelsiors as they'll drop another game tonight at the hands of the Chiefs this time. The first time the Chiefs this season will get a win and find a way and find the recipe to beat the Excelsiors. Thompson, a big part of that, though, as he has won 90%, I believe is a fair number to say. Don't have the official stats in front of us. And now the Chiefs will simply run out the time. 1:10 to go, and they're just pulling it all the way back. Here's Tyson Bell. Be sure to remind you, next Tuesday, be sure to join us. It'll be the Chiefs and these very same Brampton Excelsiors right here on Smart Media, official YouTube channel of your Six Nations Chiefs. The ProFit Chiefs like to thank the Dreamcatcher Charitable Foundation, a great partner here in the community, a huge partner of Chiefs Lacrosse, and providing this MSL team a great way to provide you, the fans, access to watch the best lacrosse in the summer. So we'll look forward to providing you Chiefs broadcast all season and hopefully all postseason long. Be sure to follow the Chiefs on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, our official website, where you can find out more about how you can get involved if you'd like to sponsor and be a part of this great organization, to be a part of streaming lacrosse all across the world. Final 10 seconds left to tick off the clock here in tonight's game. And McKay will just hold on as the 30-second clocks have been turned off. That'll be your final. 13-5, the final in favor of the Chiefs. So the Chiefs take another one as Mike Burke and company, Nolan Clayton, had a tremendous game. So the total shots, they gave him 59 total shots. And for the Excelsiors, they had 37. So 59-37 the total. And it's a win that the Chiefs really needed to separate themselves from the bottom in the standings here at the ILA. As wasn't that long ago, the Chiefs were nearing the 4th, 5th, and even 6th position with the Coburg Kodiaks, Brampton Excelsiors. But the final tonight, 13-5, in favor of the Six Nations ProFit Chiefs. On behalf of the Chiefs and our great friends of the Dreamcatcher Charitable Foundation, to all our great sponsors, I'm Spencer Tangway. Final score tonight, 13-5. We'll see you next Tuesday night for the rematch between Brampton and your Six Nations ProFit Chiefs.